Y'all, so I don't have any children. I don't know if I want any. A lot of it does have to do with this world that we in. I mean, of course, I would love to see a little me running around. But this world is so corrupt. Something happened to my baby or anything, I don't know. I'm gonna end up in jail. Um, or if y'all just turn my baby into a freaking crazy psychotic narcissist who disrespects the crap out of me, and then I gotta kill it anyway. Like that is just like the worst thing. Now, me personally, I do see my little prince and my princess. I would love like two kids. I have their names already. I'm not gonna tell you what they are. And I would love to probably have kids. And I don't want to be too old. I'm 33 though. So like I would like to definitely make sure that I'm together. Like I want to be able to give my kid everything. Like I'm still figuring myself out. I really could not fathom, even at my big age of 33, having children right now. And then like, who am I gonna have it with? I mean, it's already bad enough that I'm gay, right? So that like finding a man to want to settle down with and have a baby, oh my god! But let alone like, what if the baby mama's crazy, or what if she want? What if we invest in a baby and she want to keep my baby, or what? Like, I don't know. I think I am just okay with being, my future the cool rich uncle. You know, I don't want kids for the sake of like, who's gonna take care of me when I get old? But really, that's not my child's problem. I mean, my child could come in the world and hate me and not want to take care of me. I know people that don't take care of their parents all the time. But I don't know. It seems to be online. There's like this big talk all the time about people who have kids and no kids. I don't know if it's like a jealousy thing between the two. Like, I love kids. Kids love Uncle Dante. You know what I mean? Like, but I like those kids that I can just, really send back home. Like I'll take them out for, a good shop, go shopping. Like I love my nieces and my nephews. Okay, we can do things, but like, ooh, love somebody putting you through stress, and then kids are like really, really expensive. They're really expensive. They take all you got. I don't know. Like, yeah, am I being selfish because I don't want kids? I don't know. I don't know. I just would like to be, do what all I need to do, make my money. Like I wouldn't mind having kids, but I just don't want to be a geriatric parent. So I think I would have to get started by the time I'm at least like 40. That's like, but that's bad though, right? Well, no, like I could have kids at 40. It's not bad. If they're 18, I'd be like 58 once they graduated high school, and then I can go like live the rest of my life. But that's crazy. Like I am jealous of like younger parents who, by the time their child is old, they still like look good and could go out and have a whole nother life after their child has grown up. Mm, I don't know. Well, anyway, I run into these conversations about parents and the people with no kids all the time. They're always like jealous of each other. I don't know what's going on with that. But ooh, what you think about this, neighbors? It said if you don't have no kids, you should not be struggling. Period. Somebody said, okay, let me just say what I gotta say about this. First of all, y'all don't know what people are struggling for. Okay? Y'all really kill me trying to tell somebody else what the heck they should be doing or should not be doing with their money. Okay? If they sit up there and they don't have kids, first of all, we have to pay for everything. People with kids, y'all get assistance and y'all get taxes. We paying. The single people pay for y'all to have better taxes because we be owing the IRS. They help pay for y'all benefits. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Those benefits do come in handy, of course, for y'all. And because y'all have kids, y'all do need the help. But the food, I wish I had food stamps. Food alone is expensive. Okay. And if y'all don't have it, it's easy to go to the government because the government wants you guys to have their assistance rather than y'all having a man and working it out. Do not come for single people or people with no kids in their finances. Because you never know what people are doing with their finances. Like, yeah, somebody said, look, shit, we pay full price for everything: rent, electric, groceries, internet, medical insurance, Amazon Prime. We get taxed more, and the list goes on. Before I had a kid, I worked and saved my money, worked overtime just to get me a car, place, etc. So now that I have a kid and my friends with no money always asking me for something, that baffles me. Sacrifices and focus on your future. Get your stuff together. Life is hard, but you have nothing slowing you. If you have nothing slowing, then you get to it. I made this post for a 28-year-old man who got an eviction, phone off and not working, but want to F, and you bees are mad. Quit picking up drama that's not for y'all. Ooh. Somebody said you shouldn't be struggling with kids either. Oh, that's the point. Yeah, let's take away government assistance and see it. Would you be singing the same tune? We pay full price for everything, including groceries, no food stamps. Go rent 2,000 for a 1 bedroom. Hush up. Mm-hmm. I truly want people to let this go. Just because someone doesn't have kids, that doesn't automatically free up their money and or time. Somebody said clearly she don't understand how taxes work. Girl, go take care of them kids you wish you didn't have. Lord Jesus. There's so many people that feel like the parents with kids are bitter. Now, this lady said, let's flip the script. Why did you have children? And don't give me they're a joy to have thing. Be for real. People tell me I'm selfish for not having kids, so by all means, tell me why you did have children. When asked what I wanted to be when I grew up as a child, I always said a mom, but choosing to have kids was a selfish choice that I had nothing to do with them, and I see that now. Style zero judgment. Why I ask? Because I never wanted kids, so I've always wondered what makes people be like, "Yeah, I definitely want a kid." I've always thought breeders are the most selfish, pompous, self-important. They're so valuable to the human race must replicate precious DNA. Not breeders. It's impossible to become fully self actualized without having children. Children give life meaning and purpose. There's no greater calling in life than to have children. She said, Kay. Eventually, you or your husband will die, and the other will spend the rest of their life sad and alone. And when you're gone, no one will remember you. Think about how sad that is. That is what he means by give your life purpose. If no one remembers you, did you even live? Wow. That is an incredibly nasty thing to say. It is based on the presumption that people without children are necessarily alone, don't have nephews, nieces, cousins, friends, and acquaintances, or that there is no one in their midst to remember them. Do you live with your nephews, nieces, cousins, or friends? So will they remember you truly for the God-fearing person you are? How you sacrifice each and every day, the early mornings, the endless acts of love and sacrifice? No. I mean, having kids to quote unquote validate your life when you're gone seems pretty selfish for real. Nobody in this story is sounding like they created life to bring better people into the world or anything. You want a kid just so someone knows how much you sacrificed in this world? Boo. Oh, period. Lord Jesus. Women have a natural desire to want to be mothers. It's just how we're programmed. It's literally science. If you're looking for a groundbreaking reason, you probably won't find it. My theory is that women that don't have that natural inclination to be mothers have had some traumatic life event that turned it off. She said, "Oh, so since I don't want children, there must be something wrong with me." Purely from a scientific perspective, yes, we are hardwired to procreate, just like we are hardwired for survival. Although there are a million things that can cause our brain to rewire itself, yes, for better or for worse. But the question, as a standalone, makes no sense. Sorry. Why did you have kids is a question that doesn't make sense to you. You're going to give me a scientific perspective on your theory. Gotcha. Thank you for your time. Oh my God. It's giving be honest. What's the real reason you eat when you're hungry? We'll leave it at that. Enjoy your day as well. Somebody said comparing wanting kids to being hungry is so crazy. It, it's not, they're both biological drives everyone has unless they're broken. Do you have any children? Ooh, not broken. I'm selfish because I wanted a child to be a parent because of my childhood trauma. I wanted to do better. Maybe you are right. Maybe I should have not had kids in this failing country. Ooh, my gosh. I agree with that. It was because they wanted them. Somebody said, "Why don't you want to have children?" She said, "By no fault of their own. They're chaotic, and I don't like chaos." I want to do my part in securing the future of the white race. Bye. I'm waiting for a response that doesn't start with "I wanted." Okay, so that's enough of that. I do feel like, people, like I said earlier, I don't want to get a kid just like I have somebody to take care of me. Like, that is selfish. But hey, like, I do think also having kids is the natural way of production. Like, you should probably be fruitful and multiply yourself, but I don't know. I don't think I'm the best person to come to about this topic because um, I know people and I have people in my family with multiple kids, and it's always something. It's always something. Always. Every day. Every day. Everybody who has kids has told me that I know has told me not to have kids. Every one of them. Now, I know they love their kids. They love their kids. But anyway.